A week of Israeli air and missile strikes against its major rival has wiped out the top echelon of Iran's military command, damaged its nuclear capabilities, and killed hundreds of people. In contrast, Iranian retaliatory strikes have killed at least 24 civilians in Israel. Israel struck a key Iranian nuclear site even as Iranian missiles hit an Israeli hospital. The Israeli military said it targeted the Khondab nuclear reactor in Iran's Iraq overnight, including its partially built heavy water research reactor. Heavy water reactors pose a nuclear proliferation risk because they can easily produce plutonium, which, like enriched uranium, can be used to make the core of an atom bomb. Iranian media reported 2 projectiles hitting an area near the facility, which had been evacuated, and there were no reports of radiation threats. Israel's military said it also struck a site in the area of Natanz, which it said contains components and specialized equipment used to advance nuclear weapons development. On Thursday morning, several Iranian missiles struck populated areas in Israel, including a hospital in the southern part of the country, according to an Israeli military official. Iran's Revolutionary Guard said it was targeting Israeli military and intelligence headquarters near the hospital. President Donald Trump kept the world guessing about whether the U.S. would join Israel in airstrikes seeking to destroy Tehran's nuclear facilities.
Yeah, I have a meeting in the war room in a little while. Situation room, as some people call it. So we're going to meet, we're going to see. We're in the midst of it's a terrible thing. I hate to see it. I hate to see all that death, so much death and destruction. But death primarily is what I hate to see. I have ideas as to what to do, but I haven't made a final. I like to make the final decision 1 second before it's due, because things change. I mean, especially with war. Things change with war. It can go from one extreme to the other. War to Josh, he's a very good friend of mine.
Commercial ships are sailing close to Oman and are being advised by maritime agencies to avoid Iran's waters around the Strait of Hormuz, with the risk of the conflict between Israel and Iran escalating, shipping sources said on Wednesday. Iran has in the past threatened to close the critical Strait of Hormuz to traffic in retaliation for Western pressure. Any closure of the strait could restrict trade and affect global oil prices. Iran denies it is seeking nuclear weapons and says its program is for peaceful purposes only. The International Atomic Energy Agency said last week Tehran was in breach of its non-proliferation obligations for the first time in 20 years.
Our borders, a symbol of strength, guarded by our brave warriors. As the proverb goes, armor strengthens the greatest warrior. A1's fences are that armor for the armed forces. A1 Fence delivers quality in every inch, products, services, and insights, providing solutions, tackling every challenge in any terrain or condition. A1 Fence, securing our borders silently.